Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we lost to Magus, and now we're trying it again. Let's do a quick overview of the scheme. Mastermind is Magus. Magus gets +1 attack for each villain in the city that has any shards. I promise to remember this time. He always leads the Universal Church of Truth. And Master Strike, if there are already any villains with shards in the city, each player gains a wound. Then the strike enters the city as a Cosmic Wraith villain with 4 attack with 4 BP. Then put a shard on each villain in the city. So you gotta try to keep the city clear of idiots with shards. Sounds easy enough. And the scheme is provoke the Sovereign Warfleet, set up 11 twists, add an extra villain group. This twist enters the city as a 2-attack Sovereign Omnicraft villain worth 1 VP. With fight, you get +1 recruit. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory piles back into the villain deck, play another card from the villain deck. Evo wins when 3 Omnicraft escape. So they're pretty easy to deal with, but as the game goes on, there's going to be more and more opportunities for the twists to chain together and just have twist after twist after twist after twist, and then stuff starts escaping and you lose, which is what happened to me last time. And we're also facing the Armada of Kang, the Kree Star Force, and the extra villain group from the scheme is the Annihilation Wave. And we're playing as Gamora, Thanos, Nebula, Proxima Midnight, and Corvus Glaive. Last time, I think I made a strategic error in my replacements. I said that I didn't want to use Nebula because she gives shards to villains in the city, which is reasonable, but she also gets a lot of benefit from having shards in the city. Like, I can take, if I fight someone with shards, I get a KO, which is good. So I think leaving Nebula in, specifically for Ruthless Cyborg, is probably a good call. I think that it was a mistake to replace her last time. So who am I replacing instead for Groot over here? Well, instead I'm going to replace Proxima Midnight. The reason I didn't want to replace her from this setup is, well, for one thing, her rare is really fucking good, but because Gamora, I needed covert for Deadliest Woman in the universe. And Groot does that enough, I think. He's got Groot and branches. That's good enough, right? That's a little bit of extra covert. And Groot's just generally good, especially in a setup with shards. Surviving Sprig's just good. Prune the Growths is just good. I need a little bit of strength for it, but there's some strength in here with Thanos and Corvus Glaive to make sure that this can work. And the Groot and Branches is really, really good. Hopefully a dedicated shard deck with Gamora and Groot, a dedicated Cabal deck with Thanos and Corvus Glaive, and then Nebula's Ruthless Cyborgs can go to whichever side can get them to get a little bit of extra KO, is my current plan for these decks, but you can never tell what the hero deck will draw you, so that plan could fall apart very simply, very easily. I'm a little worried here. Last time I got like slightly unlucky with the chaining, but it wasn't super unlucky. Like, the longer the game goes, the more likely the scheme is to just chain twist after twist after twist and make you lose. So I need to get a little bit lucky here, I think. I really, really want a very strong Corvus Glaive Thanos deck. Like, I want a Corvus Glaive Thanos deck so much. I cannot tell you how much I want that. And I sort of got it last game. Like, I had the Thanos rare. I had, I think, 2 Rictus Grins? No, I had 1 Rictus Grin. But it was a strong deck. It's just the game ended a little bit too soon. So hopefully this time I can make it work and also win. Thus, the mastermind and the scheme themselves aren't the huge issue. The problem is the villain groups are pretty strong. Scheme twist. Swift enters the city as a 2-attack Sovereign Omnicraft villain with 1 VP. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory piles back into the villain deck. Nobody has any, and play another card from the villain deck. I'm gonna lose my mind, man. Okay. Ambush. Another villain in the city gains 2 shards. This is not a great start, but I will have 4 attack next turn, which is enough to fight this scheme twist, so maybe it's fine. So I have a 6-2 split and a 3-5 split. I do not have a 6 to buy, unfortunately. It's very sad. Ruthless Cyborg's great. I could have re-rolled these. I keep forgetting to look at the HQ before I play cards from the villain deck. It's just really unlikely for 2 rares to show up, so I don't even think about it. This is like a decent start to a strength deck, but I need something to go with the strength, which would be Groot. And I'm only going to have 2 recruit next turn, so I need something to buy with that 2 recruit. So I'm thinking of taking Transdimensional Overlord here. It's not a fantastic card. Like, it's a 2 attack card. It's very unlikely I actually get any bystanders to KO for this. So it's basically a 2 attack card with teleport. Which will be very good if I can get the Groot card. The Groot card that has a strength trigger. Okay, Deadliest Woman in the Universe is very good as well. Master Strike. If there are any villains in with shards in the city, each player gains a wound. This strike enters the city as a Cosmic Wraith villain, and put a shard on each villain in the city. So much for fighting this. But this side can fight this one. 3. I'm probably taking both of these on this side. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one I start with. I'll take Ruthless Cyborg first. Okay, we've got a problem over here. Ambush. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. Let's say villain, play it. Alright. Ambush. Put this energy shield above the mastermind space. While it's there, you cannot fight the mastermind. This is not ideal. This has its momentum this turn because it moved, so I can't fight it. Can't fight this because it's at 5. I can't fight either of these. That's unfortunate. I guess I can take this one. Just as a 2 recruit card. Try and get to some of these expensive cards. This twist enters the city. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory pile back into the villain deck and play another card from the villain deck. Okay, the escape happens first. Magus gets one of these shards. I need to KO something from in here. It's going to be Rictusgren, and I don't like that, but it's very expensive, and I can't really deal with that. Ambush. Each henchman villain in the city gains a shard. If Magus is the mastermind, one Cosmic Wraith also gains a shard. I'm just going to lose. Like... I've already got one escape for the Evil Winds condition. Galactic Assassin feels like it's going to be kind of necessary. So I'll take that. Okay, we have an escape, which means the shard goes to Magus. And I need to KO something. I think it's again going to be Rictusgren. I can't really afford this card. I feel really bad about that, though. Ambush. Supremor and the Mastermind each gain a shard. How does this work? Patrol the escape pile. If there are bystanders in it, I get 2 attack, otherwise I get 2 recruit. There are no bystanders in the escape pile. Guess I'm trying for a strength deck. If I fight this, I get an extra recruit, which doesn't super help. If I fight this, I get a shard, which is kind of cool. I want to leave this here because I have that. Yeah, I have that. So I would like to leave this one and fight this for 2. Fight! Get +1 recruit. I think I forgot to do that for the last one that I fought. Whoops. Surviving Sprig and a sidekick. Got the sad music playing. Ambush. Reveal the top card of the villain deck if it's a villain, play it. Alright. We have yet another escape. The shard goes to the mastermind, and I need to KO something. I guess I'm not doing a Thanos Corvus Glaive deck. Ambush. A henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. I don't have any. Which is good. Okay, whenever I take any number of shards from a villain, mastermind, or other player this turn, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. Is it possible for me to fight both of these? No. It is not. All 3 of these have their momentum. I could fight this one. Just because it costs more and save up my shards. Or I can fight this one, burn my 2 shards, and get 2 KOs. One from Ruthless Cyborg, one from Universal Church of Truth. I think I'm just going to fight Supremor because it costs more. Fight it for 2. I get a shard, and Ruthless Cyborg whenever I take any number of shards from a villain, mastermind, or other player, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. KO this. 3 recruit, I'm going to buy Deadliest Woman in the Universe. I'm just going to try to start stacking up shards here. Illusion Device could be good. I need more tech, though. I don't really have a lot of tech over here yet. I just have that one. Alright. Can't do anything with you, so I'm going to teleport you. I guess the question is, do I want to buy Surviving Sprig, or do I want to heal the wound? It's a tough question. There's so much stuff that's going to escape, and Magus is at 13? God. This is a rough set of villain groups. I think I should buy Surviving Sprig. Like, I'm probably going to get more wounds anyways. Maybe there will be a better healing turn for that. But I kind of need the other Groot strength card to show up so I can actually use all of these strength cards that I'm buying. Alright, we have an escape. It does not have an escape effect, but I need to KO something. God, it was such a mistake not to mulligan these. I need to start paying more attention to my starting hero lineup. Bounty Hunter feels bad, but it does give me extra shards to, like, get on the right side. I think I'll KO this one. Like, it's a 2 recruit card. It's not that great. The final Rictusgrin has shown up. I can probably get that over here. And, like, teleport Transdimensional Overlord until I can play it. Ambush. Each henchman villain in the city gains a shard. If Magus is the mastermind, one Cosmic Wraith also gains a shard. There are no Cosmic Wraiths. A villain of my choice gets no attack from shards this turn. I guess it should be this one. And I fight this. Everything has their momentum. Yeah, I'll fight this for 2. And then burn 2 shards to KO one of my heroes. Illusion Device is good if this side can start getting shards. Like the Illusion Device, the Ruthless Cyborg into Illusion Device combo is pretty strong. But this side needs to start getting some shards to do that. Alternatively, Bounty Hunter might let me get to one of these random mass rares. Like, even if I'm not doing a bystander KO strategy, these two are still pretty good. I'll take Illusion Device because it's expensive. I can buy this whenever I want. It's so cheap. Okay, this enters the city. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory pile back into the villain deck. And play another card from the villain deck. Okay, we have an escape. It does not have an escape effect. I'm just going to KO Rictusgrin again. And feel bad about it. And ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Alright. I mean, I haven't lost yet. This feels terrible, but I haven't lost yet. When attack, when I draw a new hand of cards at the end of the turn, I draw an extra card. Teleport this or play this. You have your momentum. You have your Streets Conqueror. I should probably play this and fight these two. This gives me a shard that I can steal with the Nebula card that I just bought over here. And then this is just my lose condition, so. Fight this for 2, give me an extra recruit, play this instead of teleporting it, fight this for 3. Gives me a shard. 5 recruit. Surviving Sprig again, or Revel in Destruction, start getting me some KOs to maybe get to one of these. That seems... I should probably just buy Surviving Sprig first. Leave this for the other side, buy a sidekick. Ambush. MODOK double crosses each player, which means each side needs to discard their highest cost, one of their highest cost doubles. Well, this side needs to discard a 1. Maybe I heal that turn and discard one of these instead. 3 recruit, 3 attack is not fantastic. I think this side will do a healing turn. This side needs to discard one of these. 4 recruit lets me get to another illusion device. I'm going to discard an agent because I want to fight the Annihilation Armada this turn while they don't have momentum. I can do that with Deadliest Woman in the Universe, but this will let me save a shard. And then I'll just buy Bounty Hunter. So I gain 2 shards. I will buy Bounty Hunter and spend 2 shards to gain 2 attack and fight the Annihilation Armada. Ambush. You may say, I'm sure we can trust Lord Krylar. If you do, draw a card, reveal it, and if it has an odd-numbered cost, Lord Krylar double crosses each player. What do I have in this deck? There are 2 cards in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One of them is gray. I don't think I've KO'd any of my grays over here. One of them is gray, one of them is a Surviving Sprig. No, it's not. I have 3. What's my last card? It's the 2-cost Corvus Glaive card, right? Yes, I have a gray and I have a 2-cost Corvus Glaive card in my deck, so I'm sure we can trust Lord Krylar. I draw a card, and if it has an odd-numbered cost, Lord Krylar double crosses each player. I mean, I shouldn't have done that because I was planning on healing this wound. I could not heal the wound and buy Revel in Destruction instead. That seems not great. I'm just going to heal the wound. Okay. This enters the city. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory pile back into the villain deck. And play another card from the villain deck. Master Strike. If there are already any villains and shards in the city, each player gains a wound. There aren't. Then this strike enters the city as a Cosmic Wraith villain. With 4 attack and put a shard in each villain in the city. And I have an escape, so I need to KO something. I want Illusion Device. I sort of want these two. I think I'll get rid of Transdimensional Overlord. I already have one. And then I can buy Revel in Destruction to maybe get to a rare. Alright. I've got combos this turn. I've got a good amount of combos this turn. Okay. So let's start with this. Whenever I take any number of shards from a villain, mastermind, or other player this turn, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. Then 2 attack. Choose another player unless that player reveals a covert hero. Take one of their shards or rescue a bystander from their victory pile. I'm going to choose not to reveal. I didn't have one anyways, so I take a shard, which lets me KO a card with Ruthless Cyborg. I'm going to KO this wound. Then 3 attack. A villain of my choice gains no attack from shards this turn. What am I fighting this turn? These two probably. I'm definitely fighting this. This gives me an extra recruit, which is lets me get an Illusion Device. I'm absolutely fighting this, so I'm going to choose this. So this doesn't get any attack from shards this turn. I'm going to fight this for 2, which gives me the shard. And whenever I take a shard from a villain, mastermind, or other player, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. You're at 6. Streets Conquer. I don't have any ranged. I think I'm just going to fight this one. Can I fight more than one thing? No. Hold up. Put a shard on each villain in the city. This isn't in the city. I could fight this turn, but I want to fight another shard, so I'm going to spend a shard to get 1 attack. No, wait, the Cosmic Wraith villain's only at 5. I don't need to spend the shard. Yeah, the Cosmic Wraith villains are worth 4 attack. They're 5 because they get the shard. So I'm going to fight this for 5, which gives me a shard. And whenever I take any number of shards from a blah 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 blah, I KO one of my cards. And I cannot fight either of these, unfortunately. But I did get I got an extra recruit from fighting the Scheme Twist. I forgot about that. And I can buy another Illusion Device. This side's getting good-ish. It's getting thin, which is good. I kind of need like something to pay off. Like I need a rare or something, or just a random 4 attack card. I need something, which means I probably need more recruit over here. Ambush. Each henchman villain in the city gains a shard. If Magus is the mastermind, 1 Cosmic Wraith also gains the shard. There's no Cosmic Wraiths in the city. There are no bystanders in the escape pile. Draw 2 extra cards next turn from the surviving sprigs. I need some shards so that the other side can steal them. So I'm just going to fight this for 3. Take the shard. 4 recruit. I think I'm going to take Revel in Destruction. I need to get the city or the HQ a little bit clearer so that I can buy more things on the other side. And this might help me get to a rare eventually, perhaps. Okay. I gain 2 shards. Fortunately, I do not have the trigger for this. I can't fight anything without spending shards. Which makes me think maybe I should just heal the wound. Yeah, just heal the wound. Seems like a good turn to do it. Ambush. A villain worth 2 or 3 VP from any player's victory pile enters the city. This side doesn't have any. This side does. There's a couple. That's a bad ambush effect. That's a bad ambush effect. So neither of these are great. Is the Cosmic Wraith worth 3 VP? No. The Omnicrests are worth 1 VP, so it has to be one of these two. I think this is the least bad of the two, unfortunately. So we have an escape. The shard goes to the mastermind. Escape, each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. And I need to KO something. This one, it's too expensive. And Ambush, Supremor, and the Mastermind each gain a shard. How the fuck am I ever fighting Magus? He's just getting stronger and stronger. I'm gonna play this card so that I can actually fight something. You are all buffed up, you're buffed up, you're buffed up. I can fight this, but I think I'm just gonna fight this one. Get the shard. And for recruit, another Revel in Destruction. Okay, Ruthless Cyborg. This is gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Scheme Twist. It enters the city, shuffle all twists back into the villain deck, and play another card from the villain deck. Okay, we have an escape. This goes here. I need to KO something. And play another card from the villain deck. Have an escape. Escape, I can say. I'm sure we can trust Lord Krylar. How many odd cards do I even have in this deck? I have this one? Is that it? And Ruthless Cyborg, but that's in my hand? I'm sure we can trust Lord Krylar. Yeah, there we go. And I need to KO something again. Ambush, each henchman villain in the city gains a shard. And if Magus is the mastermind, one Cosmic Wraith also gains a shard, but there are none. Okay. I am making this deck super duper thin, which is good. I have 6 recruit this turn. I think I'm going to buy Galactic Domination. Just so that I have a big attack card to play into. How many shards can I get this turn? I can probably get like 3, right? I can fight this. I can put a shard on one of these and fight that. I can steal a shard from this side. Okay. 2 recruit. Villain gains a shard. I could buy a rare this turn, actually. Come to think of it, if I fight both of these, which rare do I want? 6 attack rare or Utter Annihilation? If my deck gets super thin, Utter Annihilation might be better if I can play this like every other turn. I think that's the right call. Okay, 2 recruit. Whenever I take any number of shards from a villain, mastermind, or other player this turn, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. It was a definite mistake to remove Nebula from the last game. It was absolutely a mistake. Okay. So 2 attack. I choose another player and steal one of their shards. And whenever I take a shard, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. I'm going to fight this for 3. Which gives me a shard. And +1 recruit. And whenever I take any number of shards from a villain, mastermind, or other player, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. Then I'm going to fight this one for 2 after I spend a shard. Fight this for 2. Gives me an extra recruit. I'm going to buy Utter Annihilation. That's going to be pretty damn good over here, I think. I'm going to spend 3 more shards to get 3 more attack. Fight this for 3. And whenever I take a shard from a villain or mastermind of other players' turn, I KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. Then I'm going to burn 2 shards to KO one of my heroes. My deck is now 12 cards big, which is the amount of cards you start with, which is very, very good. I'm going to be drawing Utter Annihilation like every other turn, which is good. I just need to survive long enough. Shuffle all Scheme Twists back in, and then play another card from the villain deck. Play another card from the villain deck. Ambush. Each player simultaneously points their finger to accuse another player. Each player who was accused the most gains a wound. Since this is two-handed solo, each player has to accuse the other person, which means each player was accused the most, and each player gains a wound. There are no bystanders in the escape pile. KO a card from my hand or discard pile. Okay. Buy Surviving Sprig, or KO this wound. I'm gonna buy Surviving Sprig. There is Gruden Branches. I want that over here. And I'm going to buy a Sidekick. Okay, we have an escape. Do not have an escape effect, but I do need to KO something from in here. It's going to be this one. Okay, and Ambush. Ravenous swaps places with an Annihilation Wave villain that isn't Weaponized Galactus. There are none. Okay. 3 attack. The villain of my choice gains no attack from shards this turn. There are none. Then I gain 2 shards, and Covert gain another shard. Seven attack. Both of these. I eventually need to kill this thing, but just fight both of these. Doesn't give me a shard, that gives me a recruit. You have your momentum. You're at 7 attack. I should have fought this one and then fought this, but that's fine. I guess I can still fight this if I spend a shard. And I got an extra recruit from that second Scheme Twist I fought, and I'm gonna buy another Ruthless Cyborg. Eventually I might be able to get Atom Splitting Glaive, and I can use this to KO the rest of my deck. Okay. It enters the city, put the Scheme Twist back in the villain deck, and play another card from the villain deck. Ambush. Each henchman villain in the city gains a shard, and a Cosmic Wraith also gains a shard. You're at fucking 17. You're at 18 because of your Magus gets +1 attack for each villain in the city that has shards effect. Oh no. Oh lord. Okay, okay. Utter Annihilation is going to start stacking up. I could fight this. I don't want to burn my shards because I want to steal them. Which means maybe I don't fight that. Maybe I fight this for 2. Which gives me +1 recruit. And I buy nothing. Teleport this, save it for later. Yeah, I don't think I buy anything. Just a Sidekick. This side's kind of fallen apart a little bit. Shuffle all the twists back in and play another card from the villain deck. Play another card from the villain deck. Escape. Each player simultaneously points their finger to accuse another player. Each player doesn't get a wound. I need to KO something. Your time has passed. Okay, that's the good card over here. Ambush. A henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. Escape. Each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. This side reveals a strength hero. This side doesn't. need to KO something. I don't think I need 2 more of these. Ambush. Each henchman villain in the city gains a shard. See, this is fine because I'm about to get a bunch of KOs with Ruthless Cyborg. So play this first. Then I play these. What am I fighting this turn? You have your momentum. I can give you a shard and then fight it with Utter Annihilation. A villain gains a shard. I could give this a shard. Oh no, but you have Streets Conqueror. Never mind. I mean, I can fight that. Okay, I'm going to give the Energy Shield a shard. Then I'm going to attack and steal a shard from this side, and whenever I take a shard, I KO a card. This one. Then I KO 6 buys. No, wait, no, not yet. Then I attack this for 2, which gives me an extra recruit. Then I KO 6 bystanders from the bystander stack and defeat any villain whose attack is less. Oh, fuck. Whatever, I can attack this for 5. That's fine. Defeat this for 6. That's not fine, because now I don't get a KO. Do this, gain an extra attack, fight this for 3. Which gives me a shard. Whenever I gain a shard, I KO this. And I burn 2 shards to KO one of my heroes. Then I spend 4 shards to fight this for 4. I get a shard. And whenever I gain a shard, I can KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. 5 recruit. I think Root and Branches is worth it. This might help me get to Atom Splitting Glaive, and it's also just, like, getting shards is just good. And I don't think I'm buying anything else on this side for the rest of the game, other than maybe Atom Splitting Glaive. Scheme Twist. I need to put all the twists back in and play another card from the villain deck. Ambush. Weaponized Galactus swaps places with the leftmost villain in the city. You have momentum 9. That's not ideal. I'm going to heal Corrosive Webbing and get another wound. Okay. I gain 2 extra cards at the end of the turn. I'm going to fight this for 2. Gives me a recruit. Fight this for 2, which gives me a recruit, and buy Preen the Growths. And teleport Transdimensional Overlord. I might buy that on the right. Ambush. Each henchman villain in the city gains a shard. I think I am doing good over here. Weaponized Galactus is at 9 now. This might be the best chance I have to kill him, except I don't really have a way to do that. The Mastermind gets no attack from shards this turn. That's good, but I can't fight him without this. I think I'm going to... I have 5 attack. I think I'm going to fight you. You don't have your Streets Conqueror. I can make you not gain attack from your shard this turn. Oh, a villain gains a shard. I'll give you this one, because you're not going to get attack from it. 3 attack. This villain doesn't get attack from its shards this turn. I gain 2 shards. I can spend my shards for recruit this turn, and then this side gains a shard, which I can then steal later with Nebula. Then I'm going to fight this for 5. Give me the shards. I now have a path to fighting Magus, and that path involves this card. I kind of want to save this in the city. Wait, I used my 5 shards. Or 5 attack. Yeah, I want to save this in the city so that I can take it later. 3 recruit. I don't want that. I don't want any of these. I think I'm just going to take a new recruit. I want the consistency. I'm not going to gamble on sidekicks on this side. This side's like my win con side. Scheme Twist. I put all the twists back in. And play another card from the villain deck. Master Strike. There are shards in the city, so each player gains a wound. This enters the city, and each villain in the city gains a shard. Alright. Oh, maybe this side can buy Rick Discrin. That's an interesting thought. Start with these, draw 2 extra cards at the end of the turn. How much recruit will I have this turn? These are 4 each if I play them with the trigger. Yeah, I can buy the Rictusgrin rare. Or the Corvus Glaive rare. Do I even need to play this? I should probably clear this a little bit. Yeah, okay. So I'll play this first. Play this too, because I don't really care about him. Then this is 2 recruit. I KO a bystander from the bystander deck, then I get +1 recruit for every 3 bystanders in the KO pile. That would be 2 more recruit. 2 recruit, do the same thing. 2 extra recruit. You have your momentum this turn, so that's not great. I will fight this for 5. Can I fight 2 things? I can if I spend a shard. Fight this for 3. Give me the shard. Spend the shard to get an extra attack. Fight this for 4. I'm not going to spend these shards because I still want to steal them with Illusion Device over here. Oh my god, I'm going to have so much KO. I'm going to have so much KO that turn. I guess that the question is, do I buy Atom Splitting Glaive over here or save it for the other side? I think the other side's good enough. I don't think it needs this, and this will make this side better. Oh wait, I have an extra recruit because I fought a Scheme Twist. I mean, I could buy Ruthless Cyborg over here to get more KO. The other side definitely doesn't need it, so sure, why not? These would have been, these are nice too, just to keep getting more bystanders in the KO pile. Okay, Scheme Twist. I put all the twists back in and play another card from the villain deck. And I'm gonna Ravenous Swap Slice with an Annihilation Wave villain that isn't Weaponized Galactus. You are Weaponized Galactus. I'm probably gonna kill this turn with Utter Annihilation, because it does not have its own momentum. Start with these. Play this. Then 2 attack. Steal a shard. KO a card. Oh, I KO 2 cards because I have 2 Ruthless Cyborgs. That is fantastic. Then 2 attack, I do that again. KO 2 more cards. The Ruthless Cyborgs are optional, so I don't have to KO something else if I don't want to. Then I KO 6 bystanders from the bystander deck. There are 14, so I can defeat any villain or mastermind whose attack is 13 or less. I'm going to defeat Weaponized Galactus. Get the shard, and whenever I get a shard, I get 2 more KOs. I'm going to KO this and not use the other one, I think. Or KO Bounty Hunter. No, I need Bounty Hunter. I need this card so that I can get Galactic Assassin's double covert trigger. I could KO one of my Ruthless Cyborgs. I don't need them anymore, and I don't think I'm buying any more cards. I'm going to KO a Ruthless Cyborg. 5 extra attack. You have your momentum. I'm going to fight this for 2, which gives me an extra recruit. And I don't think I want to buy any cards. Illusion Device could help me like steal some more shards from here, but what about this? Just as a 3 attack card? Do I have any instinct over here? I don't think I do. But it is like a 3 attack card, and 3 attack card's not bad. Ideally, I just get Utter Annihilation as much as humanly possible, though. I think I'm just going to take a new recruit. Do I want to spend shards to fight this? I don't think I care. Ambush, reveal top card of the villain deck. It's a villain, play it. It's not. But that means I need to fight that to get rid of the wounds. Or to not get a wound next turn. There are no bystanders in the escape pile. Oh, I can't fight that this turn. That's unfortunate. No and no. I don't think I need to stack up more bystanders for the Thanos rare. And I don't think I need more recruit. I think I'm just going to buy a sidekick and be sad that I'm getting more wounds. Master Strike! If there are any villains with shards in the city, each player gains a wound. This enters the city, and each villain gains a shard. One attack, draw a card. Perfect. One recruit, a villain gains a shard. Then I gain 2 shards and gain another shard. Then I gain 2 shards. I can spend my shards for recruit this turn, and I choose another player. That player gains a shard. 3 attack. This villain does not get any attack from shards this turn, and the mastermind doesn't get any attack from shards this turn. 2 recruit. Whenever I take any number of shards, I can get a KO. 2 attack. I'm going to steal this shard from this side and KO this. Then I am going to... You're at... Well, you don't get anything from this, but you're at 13 because these have shards. I think I should fight you, though. I'm going to spend 7 shards to fight Magus for 13, because he doesn't get any attack from shards this turn. Until the start of your next turn, Magus can only be fought with recruit instead of attack. That actually could be... Nope, never mind. If I had the Thanos cards, that could have been good over here. I took a shard this turn, so I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. Do I want to KO my last Ruthless Cyborg? That seems unwise. How much do I care about getting this? Like, Magus doesn't have 10 billion shards anymore, so maybe I don't really care. Maybe I KO Bounty Hunter. Or maybe I don't KO anything. I think I want to KO Bounty Hunter. Because I don't really care about this anymore. Okay, you do not get any attack from shards this turn because of Galactic Assassin. I'm going to fight you for 4. And then I get another shard, and now I have my choice again. I have a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these is a new recruit. I have a very small deck. I think I can afford to start KOing some stuff. Maybe KO Illusion Device. Just to get to the Thanos rare more often. I really want to get to the Thanos rare as much as humanly possible. So, if I can just KO my deck to the point that I can just do that every single turn, that'll be great. Because then I can just fight Magus every single turn. But I can't fight him with recruit or with attack until the end of my next turn. Until the start of my next turn, okay. So this side can't fight him this turn, oh well. Master Strike! Everyone gets wounds. Everyone gets shards. Draw 2 extra cards at the end of the turn. I don't have any shards to spend. Guess I just buy a new recruit. This side isn't really doing anything anymore. Ambush. You may draw. Each player may draw a card. Korath gains a shard for each card drawn this way. I don't want to gain any, or I don't want any shards on him, because Magus is currently at 13 because of these guys. Start with 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Okay, this is my deck. Like, this is my deck. And I think I like it this way. I have this to take out wounds that I'm getting. I think I'm very happy with my deck as is. And eventually, I just keep buying some new recruits every now and then. So whenever I take shards, blah blah blah, 2 attack, I steal a shard. So it doesn't actually have any shards. 3 attack, a villain of my choice gains no attack from shards this turn. Both of these have momentum. I'll choose this one because it has the most shards. Then I gain 2 shards. This side gains a shard. Oh, I could have stolen it from that. Whatever. Gain 2 shards. Gain another shard. I'm going to fight this for 4 because it doesn't gain attack from the shards this turn. Whenever I gain a shard this turn, I KO a card, or I may KO a card. You're at 12. I could fight that. These two both have their momentum. I'm going to spend 2 shards to fight this for 5. I can KO a card, I'm not going to. Then I KO 6 bystanders from the bystander stack. Then defeat any villain. Oh, maybe I should attack first. You're at... Oh no, you're at too much now. KO 6 bystanders. Then I can fight any villain or mastermind whose attack is 19 or less. I'm going to fight you. Magus gains a shard. Then Magus takes a shard from each other player that does not reveal a covert hero. It's unfortunate. I think I should fight one of these. You're at 9? Do I want to spend 9 shards to fight this? I guess so. I need to get the shards out of the city. And then I buy a new recruit. I'm actually doing pretty good, but there's only 20 cards left in the villain deck. And there's 10 scheme twists. There's a decent chance I get a decently bad chain and just lose again. Speaking of which, I need to put all the scheme twists back and then play another card from the villain deck. You do not have an ambush. Okay. I do have the Corvus Glaber. I do have Ruthless Cyborg over here. That's nice. Probably fight this. You didn't move this turn. To recruit. If I make at least 6 recruit this turn, I get an extra 2 attack. 2 attack, I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile, and if I do, I gain a shard. 1 attack, when I draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, I draw an extra card. Don't actually have the Cabal trigger for this. That's fine. Can I fight you this turn? You're at 12? No. But I can't fight you. You don't have your momentum, so you're only 7. And I took a shard, so I can KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. The wording on this specifically says take any number of shards from villain, mastermind, or other players, so it doesn't count Prune the Growths. 3 attack, I'm going to fight this for 2, which gives me an extra recruit. I think I just might take a random 3 attack card. This side's not great. Like, this side is definitely not the good side. Yeah, I'll just take a random 3 attack card. Ambush. Each henchman villain in the city gains a shard. 1 attack, draw a card. Then a villain of my choice gains no attack from shards this turn. That will be you. I I gain 2 shards, and then this side gains a shard. I gain 2 shards, gain another shard. 2 recruits. I guess I could steal a shard from you. I don't really care anymore. This side can keep their shards so that I can fight things. KO 6 bystanders. And then I defeat Magus. Rescue 4 bystanders. This tactic enters the city as a villain. 1, 2. Top 3 cards of the hero deck. The player of my choice gains one that costs 3 or less. Maybe I do want this over here. I can take this over here, and then I can KO Illusion Device. Because this is just better. The rest back in any order. 3. The top 4 cards of the bystander deck. Player of my I rescue a special one? I guess just random extra attack is nice. Put the rest on the bottom. Four. You'll top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. It doesn't. Okay, and then this enters the city. Then each villain in the city gains a shard. Okay, and whenever I take a shard from a villain, mastermind, or other player, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. I'm going to KO Illusion Device now. I have 6 attack. Magus is at 13. I can fight him. It feels a little greedy. No, if I fight him this turn, then I win next turn, because I guarantee have other Annihilation based on the card draw in my deck. So I'm going to spend 7 shards to fight Magus for 13. Fight. Magus takes a shard from each villain in the city. Then the villain with the highest attack in the city gains a shard. That would be you. That. Okay, this is good. New recruit. I definitely win on this player's next turn, assuming I don't lose. Which is an assumption that I'm making. I draw 2. God. There's still no bystanders in the escape pile. One attack and draw an extra card at the end of the turn. Gonna fight this for 3 and not do the burn 2 shards effect. I'm going to buy a new recruit and then heal this wound by KOing it. Okay, if I don't lose this turn, I win. Okay, I win. Ambush. After this enters the city, if other villains of the mastermind have conquer abilities naming any empty city spaces, Pursuit Craft moves to one of those spaces. Does anyone have Bridge Conquer? No. Okay, I win. Let's see. 1 attack, draw a card. 3 attack. A villain of my choice gains no attack from shards this turn. I gain 2 shards, and this side gains a shard. 2 recruit. 1 attack, draw a card. I gain 2 shards, and then I gain another shard. I gain 2 shards, and then I gain another shard. I'm going to spend all of my shards for attack. Fight this for 9, because you don't get the attack from the shard. Which gives me a shard, and I spend the shard to get an attack. You have your Rooftops Conqueror. Fight you for 5. And then I play Utter Annihilation. I can defeat any villain or mastermind who has 31 or less attack. I defeat Magus for 9 and win. I'm so happy I finally got Utter Annihilation to, like, go off. This felt really cool. Oh, that went better than last time. It felt difficult. That did not feel easy, but I won. I got a little lucky there at the end, but sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Let's count some victory points. Left side got, how much are these worth? 1? Left side got 11. And the right side got, these are worth 4. $78, which is a little bit of a difference. Click here if you want, enter your total VP below 89. Go to battle 2. Yeah, this side wasn't good. I tried to force a strength deck and then only got 1 Prune the Growths, which didn't really work. And yeah, I kept having a ton of wounds that were of the unfortunate variety where I didn't really have the ability to get rid of them. Atom Splitting Glave's good though. I had a lot of recruit just with the Thanos cards. This is a lot of recruit, especially when the Thanos rare is on the other side. This deck was clearly the MVP though. Like, if you can draw your entire deck every turn and defeat any villain or mastermind of your choice in the entire game, seemed pretty good to me. I definitely made a mistake replacing Nebula from my first attempt. Like, Ruthless Cyborg was the MVP of this entire game. It was a huge mistake replacing her. Neither of the decks that I said I was going to make were actually what I did. Like, I said I wanted to make a Shard deck. I mean, I guess this was kind of a dedicated Shard deck. And I said I wanted to make a Cabal deck. I guess this deck was kind of like a Cabal deck. But it ended up just being an Utter Annihilation every turn deck that also had a lot of shards and could also attack stuff in the city to keep it clear every turn, which is also very good. Yeah, just very good. Fight the Mastermind every turn with this. Use all the shards that you're getting and all the attack you're getting to keep the city clear. It's just really good. Alright. That's going to do it for today. Next time we're moving on to battle number 3. Battle number 2. I'm sorry. Battle number 2 in Gamora's Hero Paths. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.